Hi everyone. I hope that you're having a very nice Wednesday. I am heading out because I need to get some stuff for the dinner that we're going to have for the family. And so I'm going to go to GFS because I know I can get big cans there. So anyways, that's what I'm up to. And I just might scoot on down to the mall and take a look at anything that they might have that might be on sale. But other than that, I really don't have much planned again today. Kind of looking around the house and I'm seeing all the Christmas stuff and realizing, you know what, by the end of the week, all this is going to be put away. So anyways, that's always kind of sad. I will talk to you though as my day continues. Well, I ended up stopping at the mall and I just got back into my car. It is so crowded. I cannot believe. Here it is, Wednesday, 3 days after Christmas, and I really didn't think. I figured, oh, you know, Monday's gonna be bad, but Tuesday, Wednesday, people are going back to work, so it's not gonna be really bad. Well, I'm like 5 cars from the end for parking, so I had to walk all the way up, which is fine. I could use the exercise, trust me. But it was a lot of people, but everybody was really nice. You know, I mean, it wasn't like people were constantly in your way, but I was just shocked at the amount of people. And you know what it is? A lot of moms with their kids, older kids, you know, like preteen age and teenagers. I probably just to get the kids out of the house because the weather, you know, it's just cold. There's hardly any snow, so it's not like they go do outdoor activities. So anyways, but I did find something. I went into Charming Charlie's, and I don't know if you've ever been in Charming Charlie's, but I like to go there and look at their purses and their scarves and their hats, and it's a moderately priced place. And I found this little brooch. I don't know if that's going to focus in on that. A little $10 brooch I got for $2. I couldn't resist. I thought the little bumblebee was adorable. Anyways, and then I went over to Macy's and I thought, you know, while I'm here, I'm going to get my makeup. Well, they didn't have it, but she did order it for me and she's shipping it to my home for free. So that's good. So I don't have to come back up, you know, to the mall. But they had a lot of things for 50% off, and I was able to find a shirt that's more like a sweater, you know. It's beautiful. I'll show it to you when I get home. And it was $20, and it was more than 20% off because it was a $50 sweater. So I put it on. At first I was going to walk by it, and in fact I did. But I went ahead and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try this on, and I'm so glad I did because it looked really nice. It was just one of those things that when you put it on, not only was it pretty, but it was comfortable. So I went ahead and picked it up. I figured, you know, for $19.99, who can go wrong on that one, right? I wanted to show you that sweater because it's just so pretty. I'm so glad I got it. But let me show it to you. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. And then this little lacy area, isn't that pretty? It hangs down on the sides there. It was just very, very inexpensive. I was very happy that I found it. We had some really high winds last night, and I did not realize just how much debris came down. It's all along the side of our driveway. Apparently, all eyes are on me. These dogs are so hopeful for their, I'm going to spell it, D-I-N-N-E-R time, that they have not taken their eyes off of me. Good evening, everyone. As I went to sit down here, I noticed the gifts that were sitting on my fireplace and I realized I didn't even show you what my kids had gotten me. Well, my one son got me gift certificates to Applebee's. Got me 3 different cards, or 3 cards. And my other son got me, and of course my daughter-in-law's too, this cute little jar. And in this jar is gift certificates to the Paint Pottery. It's a place that you can go to and make your own pottery. And so you can make, like, you know, vases, plates, bowls, and we can do it together. Isn't that neat? And I thought that would be exciting because I love crafty things. And then the other one is that the same son and daughter-in-law that got me a gift certificate to what's called the Juice Jar. And it's a place that sells all different kinds of juices, freshly squeezed juices. One's called Sea Monster, one's called High Voltage, one's called Jungle Juice. There's just a whole bunch of them. And I thought that was really nice because I do like trying new things. And I thought that was really cute how she put it all in a jar, you know, to keep it all together like that. I just thought that was really creative of her to do that. So I was really excited about that. And then my youngest son got me, and he kind of made a joke of it. He says, I get her the same thing every year. Well, he does. But after our youngest son, Timmy, died, I fell in love with a perfume. Well, it's a cologne, actually, that Lancome makes called Miracle. And that's what he got me. The body lotion, the cologne, and then the purse size spray cologne. And he does get it for me every year, but this is pricey stuff, actually. So I never really could justify being that extravagant to buy it for myself. But once my son, and he's had a job ever since he was 16, so once he got a job every year, he's always gone and gotten me that for Christmas, and I appreciate it. He was joking and he was saying, oh, she probably has, like, you know, all those bottles in her bedroom and she's collecting them up and doesn't even use them. Not at all. In fact, I am very careful with how much I do use so that I can stretch it out over the entire year. And the bottle that he got me last year, it's got like maybe enough for 2 more times to use. And that's it. And I thought that was really special. So, oh, and I forgot to show you what's right behind me. This is an edible birdhouse that my daughter got me. And, well, me and my husband. And you put it outside and the birds can eat the entire thing. And I thought that was really neat because we love feeding the birds. And my son Jonathan that got me the cologne, he got my husband the Madden 2017. And so unless you're into gaming, you're probably not gonna know what that is. And I wish I didn't know what it was. I'm teasing. But anyways, I wanted to share something with you tonight. And this passage comes from Isaiah 66:13. And I'm going to be reading it from the English Standard Version. As one whom his mother comforts, so I will comfort you. God is there when we grieve. And the past couple days since the lady at our church's passing, I've been thinking a lot. And that's the passage that God gave me, is that He comforts us in whatever is causing us to feel grief. And the reason why He does is because God grieves. I don't think we think about that. But He understands the anguish of being separated from someone that you love. That's why Jesus sacrificed His life, so that death would not be the final goodbye. Jesus' death paid the price for our rebellion and opened the gates of heaven. Thank you, Lord. Now we have the assurance of being with God throughout eternity. But what about our grief and that profound emptiness that we feel when someone we love crosses from this life into the next? You know, people can comfort you with kindness, and they can comfort you with prayer, and people can reach out in practical ways to show their love and to be there for you. But really, only God can heal the sorrow that we feel. His gifts of peace, comfort, and compassion may feel elusive at times, but remember, feelings don't paint an accurate picture of truth. And I'm going to say that one more time, because that needs to sink in. Feelings do not paint an accurate picture of truth. Keep reaching out to God, even when tears are all you have to offer. If you are seeking after God, you may be sure of this: God is seeking you much more. He is the lover, and you are His beloved. He has promised Himself to you. That quote was from John of the Cross. And Augustine said this: "Let my soul take refuge beneath the shadow of your wings. Let my heart, this sea of restless waves, find peace in you, O God." Because that's the only place we're going to find peace. And so I'll leave you there with that thought. And remember, life happens. Let's enjoy it. Each day is a gift from God. Each day that you open up your eyes to a new day is His gift to you. And when you're grieving, whether it be the passing of a loved one, or perhaps grief from something else, you cannot rely on your feelings for truth. Reach out to God. And sometimes, as I've said before, one of the most spiritual prayers anyone can say is, "God, help me." Good night, and God bless.